30, 3 left long, into 5 right, opens over crest, 30 over bumps, 4 right long, good luck. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 30, 3 left long, into 5 right, opens over crest, 30 over bumps, 4 right long, opens over crest, left bumps, into 4 left, into don't cut, hairpin right, into 5 left, 30 over bumps, don't cut 6 right, into 1 left long, and keep right, into don't cut 4 left, into 5 right, 30, 3 left, 6 right, 30 over bumps, slow 5 left, into unseen hairpin right, into 1 left, 30 over bumps, 4 left long over crest, 30, open hairpin left, into 5 right long, tightens, open hairpin right, don't cut long, 30, unseen, hairpin left, opens, into 1 right, opens, into 2 right, 30, 2 right long, tightens, turn, 1 left, into 2 right long, tightens 1, into 1 left, extra long, opens and tightens, into 5 right long, into 2 left, small cut, 30, 4 right, don't cut, into 2 left long, tightens, 50, keep left over crest, into 5 right, don't cut, 30, 5 right long, tightens 1, into 6 left over crest, 30, unseen, 1 right long, tightens, 50, keep left, into 4 right, don't cut, into 4 left, extra long, tightens, 2 tightens, 30, 3 left long, 70 over bumps, keep left, into 3 right tightens, 30, 5 left long tightens, into 5 right long, 30, 6 left, 50 over bumps and jumps, slow 2 right tightens, open 6 long, tightens 4, into 6 left, 50, caution, keep right into 1 left, tightens narrow, 3 right, don't cut, 30, 5 right, into 6 left over bump, 30, 5 right, into 6 left over bump, 30, 4 right long tightens, 60, unseen, 3 left, into 3 right long, open small cut of a crest, into unseen, open hairpin left, opens 6 long, 100 over bumps, 6 right, into 6 left, 70 over bad bumps, 5 left over bump, open slow, 30, 1 right tightens, 50, unseen 2 left tightens, opens, 30, 3 right narrow, 30, tightens, don't cut. 50 over bump, 2 left tightens. Into 6 right, 40, 1 left narrow. Into 5 right over bump, into 6 left over crest, into unseen 1 right. Opens 30. Caution, keep left, into 6 right, narrow, 6 left, 30, 4 left, slow 30, unseen, hairpin left. $50. 6 right over bumps, into 6 left, 30, unseen, open hairpin right. Into 1 left long, 30, 5 right long, into 5 left, and don't cut, 6 right, 30, bump, crest, 3 right long, open 6, into unseen, 1 left tightens. Into 4 right, 4 left narrow, 30, unseen, open hairpin left. Into unseen, open hairpin right. Into turn 4 left, into unseen, open hairpin left. Into hairpin right. Keep left over 30, 2 right. Into 1 left, small cut. Opens 30, 3 right. 4 left, don't cut. Into unseen, 1 right long. Opens 6, small cut. 40, 1 left. Into 3 right. Into 6 left. 30. 4 right. Into narrow hairpin left. Into 4 right. 50. 6 right. Opens 70 over bump. 5 right. 50. 2 left. Into 3 right. Opens over crest. 30. 5 right long over bump. Tightens over crest over finish. To stop. Well done. We have some spare time on this road section. Let's check the car and tyres. Starts 50, square left. Good luck. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 50, square left. 160. Slow, keep left over crest into chicane, left entry. 130, chicane, right entry. 150, crest and turn unseen, square right, don't cut. 120, 4 left long tightens. 50, turn unseen, 1 right. 120, turn unseen, 1 left. 80, 6 right long, into 5 left. 80, crest 50, turn unseen, 3 left, opens 50. Flat crest 120, crest and turn unseen, 3 right, don't cut to the crest, opens 250 through dip, turn unseen, square right, don't cut. 50, turn 3 left, don't cut, opens into 5 left, 150, slow 6 left over crest into turn 1 right, don't cut. 120, crest into 6 right, very long over bumps. 100, flat crest 120, turn late, hairpin right, around bales. Into 6 left, into 6 right long, opens over crest, into 4 left long, into 4 right long, tightens, 3, don't cut. Into 5 left over crest, 100. 5 right, 100. 5 left, opens over crest, 80. 6 right, extra long over crest, slow 30, turn 1 left, don't cut. 30, turn unseen, square left, opens 200. Flat long crest, 80. 6 left, 200. Flat big jump, 120. Flat crest, 100. Crest and 5 right of a crest, slow 6 left and turn unseen, square right. Crest and 5 right of a crest, into slow 6 left and turn unseen, square right. 100, turn unseen, square right. 120, crest and 6 left long, 70. Flat left of a crest, 100. 5 right long tightens, into 5 left long tightens. Opens of our finish, 180 to stop. start, keep left over 100, 4 right, very long, tightens 3, good luck. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Keep left over 100, 4 right, very long, tightens 3, opens 50, 4 right of a crest, to dip, 4 right of a jump, into slow, 1 left long, opens of a crest, 40, 5 right of a jump, 40, 4 right, very long, tightens 3 of a dip, opens 6 long of a crest, into 1 left, 50 of a crest, 6 right, 6 left of a crest, 40, 5 left of a crest, 50, 6 left of a crest and bump, 80, jump, 40, crest and 4 right, opens 60, 4 right, opens 50, 4 left and flat crest, 50, 3 right long of a crest, tightens 2 long, opens 6 long of a crest, opens 6 long of a crest, slow 80, turn unseen hairpin left, opens long of a crest, 30, 30, 5 left long of a crest, opens 30, 6 left of a crest, 40, keep right of a double crest, into 4 left, tightens very long, opens 130, turn 6 right long, slow 60, downhill, turn open hairpin right, 40, keep left of a crest, 40, 5 left of a crest, into 5 right, and 5 left long, to crest, and 3 right long, tightens, 60, downhill, 5 right of a crest, into 4 left, opens 60, 6 left, past logs, 150, double crest and jump and keep left of a 40, flat crest, and 6 right, into 5 left, into 5 right of a crest, into don't cut 6 left, and 5 right, opens of a crest at 50, crest and 4 right of a crest, tightens, 30. 4 left of a crest, 30, 3 right of a dip, 100, 4 left tightens, 50. Flat middle of a crest, 100. 4 left of a crest, into 3 right. Opens long, 150. 4 right, into 4 left. Into 4 right, opens of a crest, 40. 5 right, opens 100. Bump, 4 right, very long, tightens 1. Opens and tightens. Into 5 left of a crest. Into 4 right. 4 left, opens of a crest, 40. 'Flat left of a jump, 40 of a finish. 3 right tightens narrow, into 4 left to stop. Well done.
Use the Joker lap to your advantage. You only need to take it once. If you miss it, you're right. We'd like a mixture of laps with and without the Joker to help us calculate your Joker delta. Ready to race. Watch your launch. Go, go, go. Caution, that reverse to left. Left rear function, confirmed. Get ready for the lights. Careful of wheel spin. Go, go, go.
starts flat crest 50, 6 right into 6 left over crest, extra long 60. Good luck. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Flat crest 50, 6 right into 6 left over crest, extra long 60. Keep right of a crest, caution slow, keep right of a 50, turn 1 left, unseen. 120. Flat crest, 50. Keep left of a jump. And keep right into caution, 6 left of a long of a jump, tightens 4. Into 3 right long. Into 3 right long, opens over crest, 80. 6 left over crest, extra long, tight 4 right long, opens over crest, 60. 6 right, to keep left over 80. Caution crest, turn 3 left long, 80. 6 right long, opens over crest, jump, 30. Crest, and 5 left, extra long of a crest, 30. 5 right long, opens over crest, into flat left of a crest, 60. Turn 5 left of a jump crest, and 6 right long, opens of a crest into 6 left, extra long, tightens 5. 30, 4 right of a crest, narrow, 70. 5 left, tightens narrow, and 6 left of a jump, into 5 right long, tightens 3, don't cut tarmac. Caution 30 to chicane, left entry. $50, 5 right. 30, turn 4 left, tightens gravel, into 5 right. Into 6 left, 120. 6 right of a crest long, 50. Crest and 5 left. And 6 right. Into 6 left long, tightens, keep middle over 150. 6 right, extra long, opens, keep right of a big jump. Caution 80, keep right of a jump into 4 left of a crest, tightens. Into 6 right, opens 30, crest, into 4 right, opens, flat left of a crest, 50, keep middle of a crest, jump, 50, 5 left long, tightens 3, into 5 right of a crest, 30, 6 left of a jump, 50, keep middle of a jump into 4 left, tightens of a dip, into 4 right long of a crest, bump, open 6 of a crest to crest, and 5 left long, 30, 6 right, keep right of a 70, into 5 left, 70, flat crest, into 6 left, 6 right of a jump, 50, 6 left of a jump, keep right of a 50, 6 left of a crest, into 5 right of a crest, to crest, and 6 left, opens, keep middle of a crest, jump, to big jump, into 6 left, 50, 6 right, 50, flat jump, and jump, 50, 6 right, opens long of a crest, to slow tarmac, 50, turn, 1 left, opens, don't cut long, to slow tarmac 50, turn 1 left. Opens, don't cut long, 160, don't cut 2 right around Bale. 50, don't cut 1 right around Bale, into turn, don't cut 1 left, cobble slippy, and hairpin left, don't cut, into 3 right, 3 left slippy, turn, don't cut 3 right, opens long, 100, turn unseen, 4 right, extra long, tightens, 50. Flat jump, to jump, slow 30, 6 left 30, turn 1 left, 30, 6 left, extra long, 120, 30, 6 left, extra long, 120, 5 right long, 80, straight of a junction, into 5 left, tightens 4, and 6 right, opens 80, 5 left long, tightens 3, into 5 right, opens of a crest, into 5 left, into 4 right long, opens of a crest, 80. 4 left long, tightens jump, 50. Crest, and flat left, opens, 6 left of a crest, 50. Crest, jump, and 4 right, opens long of a big jump, 30. Turn 4 right, extra long, 30, 5 left long, tightens 3, 120, caution slow, 6 right, caution slow, 6 right, into 6 left, and turn unseen, 1 right tightens, opens of a crest, into 6 left long, into 6 right, extra long, opens of a crest, 50, opens of a crest, into 6 left long, into 6 right, extra long, opens of a crest, 50, 5 right of a... Opens long, into 5 left, into 4 right of a crest long, into 6 left of a crest, opens of a jump, into 4 right, 50, slow crest into turn 1 left, tarmac, 80. Six left of a crest long, tightens turn 1 left, gravel, and 5 right long. Into 5 left of a bump, into 6 right, into 6 left, extra long, opens of a crest, jump, into 6 right long, into 6 left, into don't cut 5 right long, opens of a crest, into 5 left long, tightens 4, 50, 5 right, extra long past junction, into 6 left of a crest long, into 6 right long, 5 right, extra long past junction, into 6 left of a crest long, into 6 right long, opens of a crest, 50, 6 left, into 6 right, into 6 left, 140 of a bumps, 5 right of a crest, jump, opens of a crest and jump long, to flat crest, jump, 50, 4 left narrow, 80. flat crest, jump, 100, flat crests, 50, 5 right, turn, 4 left tarmac, into 6 right of a finish, to stop, well done. Stage finished. Well done. Start 60, open hairpin right tightens, into 1 left, extra long. Good luck. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 60, open hairpin right, tightens. Into 1 left, extra long. Into 1 right tightens, opens, extra long, into 2 left, extra long, tightens 1, into 2 right tightens, into unseen, hairpin left, don't cut, into 1 right tightens, into don't cut 6 left, into 3 right of a crest, 30, keep right, into 4 left, opens extra long, tightens 1, into don't cut, 1 right, into 5 left, 6 right 30, unseen, hairpin right, opens, 6 right, 30, open hairpin left, opens 6 long, over crest, sudden, 1 left, tightens over crest narrow, 2 right don't cut, into 2 left tightens, into 6 right, into 6 left, 30, 6 right, long, opens, slow 50, crest and unseen hairpin right, 30. Don't cut, one left of a narrow bridge. 30. 3 left, and keep right into 1 left, don't cut. Into 4 right of a... Into 4 right of a narrow bridge. Into 4 left of a crest, and 4 right, 2 left tightens. 30. Unseen hairpin right. Into hairpin left. Into 2 right. Into 1 left. Into 1 right. Into don't cut, 2 left. Opens. Into 2 right. Into don't cut, 2 left, tightens of a narrow bridge. 30. 2 right, 1 left. Opens long. 30. Caution crest and don't cut, 2 right, tightens of a narrow bridge. Into 2 right long, tightens 1, into 1 left, into 2 right long, tightens 1, into 1 left, into 4 right over finish, 30, 3 left to stop.
Alex Bergeron, who's back, who qualified within that top 8. Sean English, Tyler Schell, Aiden Price, among others. Kenny Hoffman was able to get the fastest time at a 12.901.
Absolutely a blistering lap time here around with these 410 sprint cars. But this heat race one that we're seeing already getting set to go racing, a very stacked heat race. I mean, Rylan Gray, we're talking about a Chili Bowl competitor, as well as also a former winner at Kokomo Speedway, as well as we take a look at our Black Friday sale that's happening on now through December 2nd.
It's the best time to get into the iRacing service. It is now through December 2nd in the Black Friday sale. 50% off all new memberships, 25% off early renewals and reactivations. This is my yearly reminder to renew my iRacing subscription, because every year I get that 25% off. I do a year and I don't have to worry about it. So the next time the Black Friday sale rolls around, then I get 25% off my subscription again. So no better time to get on the iRacing service and to try out these 410 sprint cars. If you have a Class A license, get into our qualifying series every single week. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we reset the field, and we're going to have a brand new roster beginning every single Monday night. But the field behind the iRacing pace truck, it is going to pull off into the pit lane. And about a year in waiting, when we left all of you in January, we had so many high hopes leading in to the 2025-2026 season of the World of Outlaws Pro Series powered by iRacing. And guess what? It's time to get the heat started. We are underway in 2025-2026, and it's a big start for Rylan Gray, who gets the early lead. And how about Tanner Pettit getting second place early? Blake Carrick, Braden Donaldson rounding out the transfer spots. It's a big dive to the inside already. They're almost 3 wide off of 4.
Trouble for one car as he hits the outside wall coming off the down front straightaway, as they now go single file for your top 3. Battle for third, that transfer spot between Carrick and Donaldson as they work their way down into turn 1.
Jesse Enerkin going to be all the way at the bottom of the field now after that contact with the wall off of turn number 4. But out in front, Rylan Gray setting the pace well as Tanner Pettit, Blake Carrick rounding out the 3 transfer spots that we're going to have. Braden Donaldson in the 33 outside looking into those transfer spots. But here comes the battle for the lead. Pettit all over the back bumper of Rylan Gray.
Here we see Braden Donaldson, who is a micro and outlaw kart driver as well, who knows a thing or two about driving with the wings here around the circuit as he works his way up into 4th, but he's got not enough time left to try to catch up to Tanner Pettit, who is a former winner here in the World of Outlaws Pro Series. He is trying everything he can to chase down Rylan Gray with 2 laps to go.
We saw Tanner Pettit up front all season long last year. I have a feeling we're going to be seeing that again. Blake Carrick still in tow, still in that transfer spot. The battle for the lead fizzling out a little bit. Gray and Pettit knowing that they are well within the transfer spots right now by about 7/10. Don't need any heroics here as they take the white flag, but Pettit's going to make contact to the left rear of Rylan Gray. Pettit wants this heat win, but on the outside line, Gray gets a big run, goes defensive into 3, and it's not going to be enough for Pettit. Rylan Gray wins heat race number 1. It is Pettit and Carrick back from there that are going to be rounding out your transfer positions off of heat race number 1, and that begins an energetic night. I think we're going to see, Taylor, as heat race number 1 concludes with Rylan Gray, Tanner Pettit, Blake Carrick moving on.
Absolutely, an incredible drive by all 3 of them. But for Braden Donaldson on back, they're going to have to head on to the Last Chance Showdown to see if they have what it takes to be one of those 2 drivers that will transfer to the feature event here tonight.
Moving on with the evening's proceedings into heat race number 2. Taylor, here's how they're lining up.
Absolutely. On the pole position from Black Diamond Motorsports, it's Mason Hannigan. Alongside him is going to be Steve Gaines from Nick Lionheart Racing Association. John Helms in Helms Racing Incorporated will be in row 2, alongside the Evolution 9 driver of Noah Carpenter. Chase Stewart in Raise the Bar, and Shane Yost will be in row number 3, followed by Timothy Smith from Evolution 9, and TJM Racing's Ty Schullebeck will be in 8th position.
Another 8 cars ready to go here in heat race number 2. I mentioned the word energetic, Taylor, and I think that's what we're going to see not just tonight with these 410 sprint cars at Volusia, but all through the first half of this calendar leading up to our first tournament with these 410 sprint cars. These things are fast. They have power to weight ratio that I don't think any vehicle really should have, but these things do, and they go quick and fast around any track you put them on, especially Volusia, touted as the world's fastest half mile.
Absolutely. I mean, you're talking about lapse times around here that are just around the 12-second, high 11-second mark if you get the right conditions and build the right setup around this track. And it's going to be even a little more interesting. We're not racing in the nighttime. We're racing during the day, early morning to about mid-afternoon right now. So it's going to be a little bit different. That track is going to be a lot more slicker, a lot more dustier out there, especially with that sugar sand and just all that debris that's going to be happening as we progress. But we'll start to see a little bit of a rubber groove being built around this track during these heat races.
You're going to keep seeing this track develop if you're watching at home, and you're going to see all of the rubber getting laid into this racetrack. It is going to change how these drivers race, and we are going to see how much that track really develops and what lanes end up developing off of that track evolution. But ready to race here in heat race number 2, waiting on our final driver to get to the starting grid, and there they are, and we are now ready to roll off behind the official iRacing pace truck to get things going here for heat number 2. Another 8-car heat. Top 3 are going to advance their way into the feature race to join the other 11 now that we've got. 8 out of qualifying, 3 out of that last heat. We'll take another 3 here, 3 in heat 3, 3 in heat 4, and then our 2 LCS winners will build our 22-car field for the feature race, which is going to be the crescendo of the evening, Taylor. 22 of these 410 sprint cars. It's going to be a lot different than 8 of them going racing, and for 8 laps here in the heats, 12 in the LCS, we over double that to 35 for our main.
Absolutely. So it's going to be a very big stacked field when we get here for the feature event. A lot more beating and banging, a little bit more chaos, especially in that mid to back of the pack as drivers try to fight their way and do battle up towards the front of the field to get as many points as possible in the feature race here tonight. So, but first, for these drivers here, they have to make sure they're part of that lucky group of 3 that will advance to the feature.
And we should mention points here as they start to roll off here for heat race number 2. Points are on the line here for these heat races. They were on the line for qualifying. Our pole sitter, 25 points to them. It increments down to our top 8, 17 points for 8th place in qualifying. They all auto advance to the feature. Everybody racing in these heats also eligible for points. 15 points to our heat race winner, and everybody in this heat will earn points. And then for the feature, 100 points to the winner, going all the way down to 36 for our 22nd place finisher. And all of these points rack up throughout our 410 calendar and throughout our super late model calendar to build our 60-car field for our tournaments at the end of the sprint car ladder and at the end of the late model ladder in the 2 halves of this World of Outlaws Pro Series powered by iRacing schedule. We will mention more about those tournaments as we get a little bit closer, but we're still getting the beats going, getting the rust off as we go green flag racing for heat race number 2, and already to the inside. John Helms, 1 second place. Give it to him as he gets by Stephen Gaines.
How about this? 2 by 2 by 2 as they work their way now 3 wide as they come off a turn number 4 down on the bottom of the racetrack. Drivers trying to jockey for position as up towards the top of the tide is the 42 of Noah Carpenter, who gets that outside lane going in his favor as he will battle with the 57 machine of John Helm, and the big slide contact. Both of them go up and over as they will lose their chances of advancing.
John Helms came up into that top lane off of the exit of turn 4. That led to contact between Carpenter and Gaines, who now are 7th and 8th and out of the running for a transfer spot in these heats. Chase Stewart now sits in P3. John Helms in 2nd place, and nobody even mentioning Mason Hannigan right now, who is up front in the pole position, 8/10 in front of 2nd place.
That's where he wants to be right now. Comfortable advantage for him as Helms and Stewart. If I was these 2 right here we see on screen, I would just be focusing on pulling away from Smith as we watch Chase Stewart, who is a local out of Foreman Beach, Florida. So this is a hop, skip, and a jump for him as he will make his way out here on any Saturday night racing action. But these drivers here in the second and third just focus on pulling away from Smith. Don't put any pressure on each other. Just make it to the end and you advance. That is always probably my biggest pet peeve with these heat races. Drivers fight to gain extra position and then losing spots.
At the very least, points are up for grabs in these heat races. Shane Yost is not going to get much. He ends up having to tow it back to the pit lane. But just like that, heat race number 2 is on the final lap. Mason Hannigan, a dominating performance from that number 8 machine, number 22 on the car. And he is number 1 in heat race number 2. John Helms, Chase Stewart round out the top 3 that will advance their way into the feature race. Timothy Smith, Ty Showblock, Noah Carpenter, Stephen Gaines, and Shane Yost back from there. The bottom 4, 5, 6, and 7 are going to end up going into our LCSs. Hannigan, Helms, and Stewart, 1, 2, and 3 advance into the feature race. And Taylor, we see Hannigan to win heat race number 2. We've got him dialed up. Why don't you talk to our heat race number 2 winner, Mason Hannigan?
Absolutely, Mason. I got to say, an incredible drive there on that heat race for you. I mean, what do you got going on for that 410 sprint car that makes here Racing at Volusia so unique?
Yeah, I don't know. I was pretty worried all week. I didn't really know where we stacked up. It's been a while since I've been in this deal, and you know, we all know how competitive it is when it goes to qualifying. So I wasn't really sure how good we were going to be in qualifying, and sure enough, we were only 5 1,000ths off the top 8. So yeah, we were pretty good there. Put together 8 solid laps. So we're gonna get her dialed in for the A, and I think when it blows off here and it gets slick, we should be all right.
Well, we wish you the best of luck. Congratulations on your heat win. We'll see you in the feature event here momentarily.
Good to hear from Mason Hannigan, who will now go into our feature race off of that heat race number 2 victory. Ready to go now for heat race number 3, and take a look at your front row. The Majulis C Speed Shop number 127, Blake Majulis, is back in the Pro Series. He starts on the pole for heat race number 3. Landon Cardoza, another very familiar name for the BBS Esports number 21, to the outside of row 1. Joey Lindgren, Majulis C Speed Shop number 1, to the inside of the Raise the Bar number 13, another very familiar face. It's Aiden Beerline. Ethan Johnson for Tanner Pettit Racing in the number 11, to the inside of row 3. The Privateer number 22, Wyatt Schuhart, going to be to the outside of row 3. And your final row of the starting grid for heat race number 3, Bradley Cox in the Speed Factory number 45, and the Elite Performance Industries number 17S, that's Spencer Putney to the outside of row 4. Another 8 cars stacked up, ready to go for heat race number 3. And we continue down this road leading into the feature race tonight, Taylor. More and more very familiar names starting to show themselves in these starting grids, and we are starting to really see the parity start off of the season. This is round number 1, only up from here for a lot of these drivers, and as we work our way through heat race number 3, we're only going to keep seeing these kind of stars of the World of Outlaws Pro Series start to show themselves.
Absolutely. I mean, in this top 8 alone, we have former winners, a former champion who is looking to try and take the fight to reclaim championship glory as well. And then, of course, a couple of new faces, familiar drivers, and even some real-world experience in here. I mean, Joey Lindgren, we see him racing in the Dwarf Car Racing Series in his location, so he is definitely going to be one to watch. And, of course, Dwarf Car's not really similar to a sprint car, but still, just a little extra real-world experience could help them in certain aspects racing in the virtual world.
That's the great thing about iRacing. You can race the cars that you can't in the real world, and for many that includes these 410 sprint cars, and we've been mentioning it all night. If you have a Class A dirt oval license, get into these qualifying series races. Try your shot at running on a Monday night with us in the World of Outlaws Pro Series powered by iRacing. The Pro Qualifying Series back up and running tomorrow night. you're not going to see Alex Bergeron. You're not going to see Rylan Gray. You're not going to see Mason Hannigan, Blake Majulis, Aiden Forster. All these drivers work their way automatically into the next round. They're going to have to re-qualify as well, Taylor. We started this last year. It's one of my favorite things we get to do every week in the World of Outlaws Pro Series. It's find out who really made the roster that week.
And also, if you think about it, it also allows drivers who are maybe specialists at certain selected tracks that we have on the schedule, or who are more of a specialist to a particular car. Right now, for these next 5 weeks, it is going to be the best of the best in the 410s. But later on, starting in 2026, it's going to be the best of the best in the dirt late models that will do battle. So you never know who you'll see come out here and race each and every week that we have this Pro Series going on for the 2025-2026 campaign.
I know we're going to see Evan C. start to work his way into these rosters when we get into the late model portion of our calendar, but that's got to wait for 2026. We are back racing with the 410 sprint cars here for heat race number 3. Another 8 laps on deck. Let's go green. And out in front, Blake Majulis with the early jump. Surprise, surprise. But here comes Lindgren to the inside with a big run on the outside. Landon Cardoza, he shuts the door. 3 wide back from there and contact in 3.
How about 4 wide action here? You wanted the best. You got them 4 abreast here as they work their way into turn 2. A little bit of a bobble right there by the 13 of Aiden Breoline, who's now having to recover. Drops it back a little bit into the 4th spot as Joey Lindgren holds on to that coveted 3rd position.
The anxiety starting to build. Aiden Beerline is outside of the transfer positions right now. Joey Lindgren has that transfer spot, P3. Ethan Johnson, Bradley Cox, Wyatt Schuhart, Spencer Putney, the rest of the field as they start to single file themselves out. Notice that number 13 back to the inside, trying something different is Aiden Beerline. He's got a mirror full of Ethan Johnson and a front windshield full of Joey Lindgren in that transfer spot. Contact in 3 and 4.
Slide job happening right now as there goes Aiden Beerline right across the nose of Ethan Johnson to get the 4th spot away. Johnson is going to respond as he goes to the inside out of turn number 4. Side by side back to single file as Lindgren just watches on, hoping he can maintain that 3rd position.
3 laps to go in Heat 3, starting to become very real that Aiden Beerline might have to race out of a last chance showdown. He's still running P4. Now the move for 2nd place is being made. Lindgren with a big slider gets up in front of Landon Cardoza. Cardoza slides himself back to the inside, and the Hanford, California native is going to take that 2nd spot back. Now that invites Aiden Beerline into the party. Here we go for the white flag. To the inside, Joey Lindgren takes 2nd again. Cardoza slide back to the inside. Can Beerline do anything in 3 and 4? He's on the inside, trying to get the transfer, can't do it. Contact for 2nd place sends Lindgren around, but they were across the start-finish line for Majulis, Cardoza, and Lindgren to be your top 3 and to qualify for the feature race. Beerline is going to be running out of the last chance showdown, and that is one of the biggest names, Taylor, that is going to have to race out of an LCS tonight that we have seen so far.
Absolutely, and that was a big surprise. Beerline has a lot of work to do. The good news is he might have one of the better starting positions in the last chance showdown, but still, he has to hold off and win it to move on to the feature race tonight.
That is the 8 drivers that competed in Heat Race 3. We are not yet done. Heat Race number 4 about to be on deck, but it looks like we're going to be able to grab your Heat Race number 3 winner. Taylor, Blake Majulis is joining you trackside.
Well, Blake, I have to say, a great way to kick off a return for you to make a charge in for a championship. How does that sprint car feel for you tonight?
Yeah, I feel really good. Put a lot of work in this week with all my guys, so I'm looking forward to this feature. Hopefully just stay out of trouble.
What preparations are you going to be making to this car? Because we know the track is going to change a little bit for that feature race.
Yeah, we'll take a look and see what the track does and make a decision from there, just depending on what the track officials do, and we'll go from there with it.
Well, we wish you the best of luck. Blake Majulis, your Heat Race number 3 winner.
Another season of the World of Outlaws Pro Series, and it's another good performance from Blake Majulis. I think we're going to be seeing that a lot this year. Taylor, we are getting to the grid now for Heat Race number 4 that we've got on deck, and this is going to be our final Heat Race of the evening.
It really is, and it is a packed lineup, starting with Aiden Forrester from Tanner Pettit Racing on the pole, with Braden Ellier from Elbows Up Simsport. Michael Schuring will be for the Lewis Knight Racing Group in row 2, followed by Sean Smith and the Mid-South Mafia. Aiden Stool from Elite Performance Industry, and former winner J.D. Brown from Alpha Industries in 6th position. Rounding out the rest of your field in row 4 is Bowen Smith from TJM Racing, and Caden Berry Motorsports will have Nick Larry in 8th position.
That is your starting grid for our final heat race of the night. It is heat race number 4. Another 8 laps on deck, ready to go, with another 8 cars and another 3 that are going to advance their way into our feature race. Taylor, what have you been noticing out there on the track? Because it's been a lot of slide jobs. We're kind of starting to see that outside line start to develop, and that seems like where drivers want to be, but that inside line is still dominant. We were seeing a lot of moves be made down there, and a lot of sliders through turn 1, the crossover trying to be made down the back straightaway, and not a lot of answering they could do by the time they got to turn 3. It's exactly what we saw in that second place battle last heat.
Well, that what makes Volusia so unique compared to other dirt tracks that we'll go to is because of how that cushion is forming up there on the outside, which is going to allow a difference of multi-groove racing. You're going to see drivers run right up against, as you see on the screen, just where those tire tracks are, just a little tick below it where it starts to get a little dark lighter right there. You'll see them run there to kind of grip it, but also you'll see the little bit of a cushion right there on the bottom where it starts to get darker on the bottom, as you see on the screen, where you can hug that white wall, and it is so much grip down there as well. It will continue to change. That bottom is a lot more smoother, but can be slicker around that bottom. Meanwhile, the top side is a mix of high risk and high reward if you can carry enough momentum, make sure you don't lose it off corner exit.
These 410 sprint cars, I think everybody watching at home, they look like they're going kind of normal race car speed, I like to call it, when you're watching from the outside looking in. But trust me, Taylor, these drivers inside of these cars are fighting. It's like they're trying to swat away bees for 8 laps in these heats, and they're going to do it for 35 later tonight in the feature race. These things are tough to drive. Do not let some of our World of Outlaws Pro Series greats make this look easy.
Absolutely. That is why these are the best of the best for this track as well as for this season. We'll see a lot of them racing, but it's going to be a matter of who can survive the alphabet soup and the heat races here tonight as we get set to go racing for our final heat race of the night before our last chance showdowns.
One more heat, one more 8-lap race here. We go up to 12 for the last chance showdown, and like I mentioned, 35 for our feature race later tonight. But Aiden Forster, your 2023-2024 champion of the sprint cars, is off and away for heat race number 4, and he's going to lead him into turn number 1. Braden Eiler almost made contact in that second spot, but it's Michael Schuring away from P3, trying to hold off Aiden Stoll, Sean Smith, and Bowen Smith back from there as they complete lap 1.
So far, so good. The calm before the storm as we have a little bit of battling for the 5th position, but so far Schuring holding everyone back to keep him. He is the gatekeeper of that 3rd position, but he wants more as he tries to get to the inside of Braden Eiler. Slide job action here. He will put the bumper right there and park it, but here comes Eiler to cross over down on the bottom.
To lap 3, about to be on lap 4 here in heat race number 4, and it's Eiler to 2nd place. Michael Schuring still in 3rd. There's a slider again, trying to get to the inside line. He does not get the run I think he was looking for. Eiler's back upstairs, Schuring back to the bottom. Schuring gonna complete that slider in 4. The crossover move from Eiler's gonna bring him back to the inside.
How about that move right there by Eiler as he tries to hold on there. The Franklin, Pennsylvania driver trying to hold on, but here comes Schuring with another slide job across the top. He's going to hold it, but here comes Eiler back to charge. This is bringing Aiden Stool into the fight.
This is the racing we expect from these 410 sprint cars, and right now Aiden Stoll is watching and waiting. Sean Smith is behind him as well, still in this fray, but to the transfer, it's still Schuring, who hits the wall on the inside. He makes contact with Braden Eiler, and that is 2nd and 3rd gone. Sean Smith, Aiden Stoll to 2nd and 3rd, and into the transfer.
And that will bring in J.D. Brown as they get the white flag. And that actually moves J.D. Brown up to the 4th position. He's going to be able to hold on to spot for the time being as they head out of turn number 4. Across the line, Aiden Forster, your winner in heat race number 4, followed by Aiden Stoll and Sean Smith by the looks of it. Nope, J.D. Brown, as timing and scoring adjust, will be your top 3 to advance.
What a heat race number 4 to end off on with these heat races. The 2023-2024 champ grabs heat race number 4 victory on the evening. Sean Smith, J.D. Brown going to be second and third at the end of the night for heat race number 4. They all advance their way into tonight's feature race. And Larry, Stull, Eiler, Schuring, and Smith gonna have to work their way out of one of our 2 last chance showdowns, which are coming up in just a few moments. But we split now the field of everybody that is not qualified for a feature yet. They will both go racing in one of our last chance showdowns. And Taylor, the former champ, back on top again in a heat. He's getting set up for the feature. You're standing by with Aiden Forster.
Aiden Forster, I gotta say, an incredible drive to hold off some hard chargers for you tonight. I mean, what is your mentality knowing that you have to go in there and try to reclaim World of Outlaw glory with retaining that championship once again?
Yeah, we have a really good car right now. Tanner Pettit put in a lot of hours, and we have a really good car. So hopefully we can go forward in the feature. Kind of goofed up in qualifying there and set us out. We were hoping to get in the top 8, but we have a really good car right now, and I'm confident in our ability to drive forward, and hopefully we can get up there.
Well, we wish you the best of luck. Good luck in the feature event.
Thank you.
Great to hear from Aiden Forster once again, who has been just so quick. Every time we see him in the 410 sprint cars and the late models, he's up front, he's dominant, a former champion of the sprint car series, and looking for another championship this season. But we mentioned earlier, Taylor, the top 8 advancing from qualifying. I do want to retouch on that real quick with Kenny Hoffman, Alex Bergeron, Ross Kaiser, Aiden Price, Sean English, Tyler Schell, Jesse Newsom, and Dylan Yeager. We have not seen them because they auto-advanced into our feature race tonight, so we'll see them in 2 races' time. But happening right now through December 2nd. Time starting to run out on that iRacing Black Friday sale. It's 50% off new memberships, 25% off early renewals and reactivations. Head to iRacing.com/Black Friday to take advantage of that now. And no better time to get on the sim, Taylor. I saw the blog post last week of the brand new content we're going to get for season 1 of 2026. I'm excited for the FIA cross car that we are going to get, some more dirt road options with Wheatland, the off-road track at Lucas Oil Speedway as well, and still more being added for dirt oval, for the asphalt oval, and for the asphalt roadside as well.
Absolutely. A lot of great content coming into 2026. We always keep saying every year that comes is always the best year of content that's released, and it's just going to keep getting better and better. And I know for certain that we're going to see some more great content in the dirt racing world as we progress into 2026.
Any content on dirt or having to deal with dirt racing is always a win in my book for any iRacing update. So I'm excited to get racing with the FIA cross car, get racing at Wheatland, and get racing back in the dirt calendar for dirt road and dirt oval. And remember, brand new iRacing Arcade is on the horizon as well, December 2nd on Steam, coming to consoles in early 2026. If you want one of the most unique racing experiences that you can have, get iRacing Arcade. I've been trying out that free demo now since it came out, and it is one of the most fun games that I have right now on my computer just to take some laps. It's only 1 track available, but I see myself just trying to get a faster lap time, trying to run a better race, and I am just addicted, honestly, to iRacing Arcade and excited for it to come out in just a couple weeks' time.
It really is a phenomenal game, and I gotta say, it's really going to be one of those games that I think a lot of maybe those who are new to the racing world or who maybe want to get into it, this is a great stepping stone to maybe if you want to have your chance, then of course when next year rolls around, have your chance to go and buy yourself a new membership with iRacing and then have it and take it up with here, coming out and racing with the big boys in the world of iRacing, as especially here with the drivers of the World of Outlaw Pro Series.
Remember, you can wishlist iRacing Arcade today as well to get it on December 2nd on Steam. And I mentioned those consoles in early 2026. You can try out that free demo still going on Steam and learn more at iRacingArcade.com. Ready to go for LCS number 1. And how about this powerhouse of a front row? Braden Donaldson for Elite Performance Industries in the number 94 to the inside of row 1 on the pole. Aiden Beerline for Raise the Bar in the number 13 to the outside. He is going to be remiss if he does not make this feature. Bryce Lucius for Raise the Bar in the number 32 to the inside of row 2 is the Tanner Pettit Racing number 11. Ethan Johnson to the outside in P4. Former champion, reigning champion for Alpha Industries, the number 41, Logan Rumsey has to qualify for the feature race out of LCS 1 as well. Bradley Cox in the number 45 for Speed Factory to the outside of row 3. Gunnar Harris, Wyatt Schuhart in the 4th row, and we up the field from 8 to 10 with Jesse Enerkin for Jesse Enerkin Racing in the number 25, and the Elite Performance Industries number 17 S of Spencer Putney to the outside of row 5 in P10. 2 powerhouse drivers in Aiden Forster and Logan Rumsey Taylor competing for 1 spot. We have 1 spot from this LCS to advance into the feature. Only 1 can get it out of LCS number 1, and we have the reigning champion and one of the fastest drivers that I have ever seen in a 410 having to try and qualify out of an LCS.
It's really going to be a titan battle between those 2 drivers, but also don't forget they still have a couple of other drivers to go head-to-head with, and you know, anything is possible that could happen. We could even see a driver outside of that top 5 that could possibly sneak his way through and be the winner of the Last Chance Showdown race number 1.
Any driver that qualifies into the World of Outlaws Pro Series main event on a Monday night has an opportunity to make their way into the feature race. The rest of the drivers are definitely no slouches, but there is going to be a big storyline no matter what happens at the end of LCS number 1. You're along for the ride with us at home as the iRacing Pace Truck pulls down. This is going to be an intense and exciting 12 laps. The first Last Chance Showdown is underway. It's a big start for Braden Donaldson, who gets away with the lead. Beerline going to be on the outside. Lucius chooses the inside. He's got Rumsey in tow, trying to make things happen as they enter turn 3.
4 wide almost as they come out of turn number 4 and now work their way across the line. Put 1 lap on the board, and now big slide right there by Bryce Lucius and company. Logan Rumsey now trying to lead the charge as they nearly make contact out of 4.
Where did the 41 come from? It was an insane run off of turn 2, and to the lead goes your reigning champion. How about the slider inside of 4 wide for the 13 of Beerline, now trying to make anything happen that he can. The top lane was dominating the heats. We entered the LCS, Taylor. Now the inside line looks like the preferred lane as Lucius sends a slider in on Johnson.
Lucius trying everything. The last time he was in a Last Chance Showdown was actually in the World of Outlaws race here at Volusia back in February and March. He finished 7th. He's wanting to try and redeem himself here in the virtual world as they battle it out across from 2nd. Cox takes it away, but here comes that 45 machine as he tries everything he can. You're on board with Aiden Beerline, who is working his way through, and Bryce Lucius, who's trying to hunt down your race leaders.
You can see just how much he is fighting that wheel and fighting this 410 sprint car. The move still being made further back in the pack, but we reach halfway done with this Last Chance Showdown, and Logan Rumsey has a commanding lead. Bradley Cox is in tow. He gets a big run off of turn 2 to the inside of the champion. Goes Bradley Cox for the race lead of the LCS. He gets it for the moment, but Rumsey right back to the inside. Beautiful crossover move. I don't think Cox has done those side by side. Down the back straightaway into 3.
Cox sends it in deep and holds on. He makes it stick. He's got about a car length advantage over Logan Rumsey, who challenges him back on the bottom. Slide job city here as he crosses over now. Cox back to the bottom of the racetrack. Drag race as they come through 3.
Back to the inside goes Bradley Cox, and back to the race lead Rumsey has 3 laps to try and get by him and stay there. Another move to the inside. He gets it. Bradley Cox right back to the inside like they're doing the tango here at Volusia. Back to the lead goes the 34. Back to the lead goes the 41. Do they trade again this time? No. 2 to go. Rumsey with a big gap. Sends another slider in. Looking for the spot. He gets it. But Cox right back to the inside once again. Down into turn number 3. It'll be white flag this time by for last chance showdown number 1. Does the former champion, the reigning champion, not make it into the feature? He sends one in. The 34 back to the inside. Bradley Cox with the spot goes defensive. Logan Rumsey on the inside cannot get there in time. He hits the wall trying to get there. Bradley Cox to the feature. Rumsey and Beerline, 2 huge storylines exiting LCS number 1. They have to go home with limited points on the night. No feature race points for either of them.
Talk about an upset here tonight. You see it in all forms of motorsports. You saw it again here tonight. Congratulations to Bradley Cox right there to take home the checkered flag and win, and moving on to the big show later on here in just, a little under 12 laps time.
The reigning champion of the World of Outlaws Pro Series powered by iRacing does not make the feature race in our first race of the season. Talk about stories and talk about what you can expect if you join us every week on the World of Outlaws Pro Series powered by iRacing. Ready to go for the grid for LCS number 2. We will take the winner of this one as well, and it's Evolution 9's Timothy Smith in the number 86 to the inside of row 1. Nick Larry for Cadenberry Motorsports in the number 43 to the outside. Ty Schoblock for TJM Racing in the number 17 to the inside of row 2. Aiden Stoll, Elite Performance Industries number 72 to the outside in P4. It's Evolution 9's number 42 of Noah Carpenter to the inside of the elbows up SimSport number 5. Braden Eiler to the outside P6. Stephen Gaines for Nick Leinart Racing Association in the number 07 to the inside of row 4. Lewis Knight Racing number 07 of Michael Shoering to the outside. Shane Yost, the privateer in the number 99 to the inside of our final row. Bowen Smith for TJM Racing in the number 12 to the outside in P10. 10 drivers back again for another LCS, and Taylor to start the sprint car campaign. Points are going to be leading up to our final tournament in the sprint cars, and yes, points go all the way through. We will have a top 3 in total points across the entire schedule at the end of the season that'll walk away with some prize money. But Logan Rumsey and Aiden Beerline failed to qualify for the feature race. It is insane when you really think about it, just how fast those 2 drivers are. We're not going to see them for 35 laps tonight, and they're going to get very, very limited points here in round 1.
It just shows you how much a year can be, and some of those drivers who took that time and worked on their cars, worked on their racecraft to find their way and find the openings to get this chance to move on into that top level. So it just shows you how close the competition is here in tonight's racing action, and what we can expect to see all throughout the 2025-2026 season of the World of Outlaws Pro Series in both categories throughout this championship. That is what's going to make this series so unique than any other series that we have done. It's why you should go out there, if you have an A license in the dirt oval world, and try your hand at seeing if you have what it takes to be an outlaw here tonight.
Thinking back to last year, the reason Logan Rumsey won that championship was his consistency. I don't believe he missed a feature race once in the 2024-2025 season. He starts 2025-2026 with missing the feature race. It's not going to be all over, and I think that's more of a reason for everybody at home to join us every Monday night for the World of Outlaws Pro Series powered by iRacing, whether you're watching on the iRacing Esports Network, on iRacing social media pages, or on Dirt Vision. You're going to want to join us every Monday night. See if Logan Rumsey can climb his way back up the points ladder and be a reigning champion again. But LCS 2 ready to go green. It's front row looking at the iRacing pace truck, and the green flag will fly for one final time. It's last chance showdown, and number 2 to turn number 1. Timothy Smith with the lead. Ty Schoblock gets through to second place. Noah Carpenter on the inside. Do they make it 3 wide by the time they reach turn 3? The 72 trying to chop the 43 to the inside. Back again through turn 1. Timothy Smith to the race lead. We will only take your top driver from LCS number 2. And right now, that is Timothy Smith with Noah Carpenter trying to send some haymakers in. He goes back to the inside line. Remember, that's treacherous down there. We already saw a driver hit the wall. You don't want to make that mistake now, especially with a feature race spot on the line and only one to give.
He's getting a good run on corner entry right now. That's Noah Carpenter, but the problem is he gets a little bogged down off corner exit to where he's not able to clear him, and as he does so, he sends it in deep. You see that right front tire, or that left front tire tugging that cushion on the bottom, and it's helping that turn of the car significantly and get a little bit of run, but I'm curious, hopefully it doesn't bog him down too much as he now takes over the race lead and here as they approach halfway.
There's a lot of drivers right now looking for moisture in this track. They're looking for grip. Down to the inside goes the 72 is stall. Almost hits that inside wall. Doesn't quite yet. Shobalak in third is now into this battle with Timothy Smith and Noah Carpenter. This battle just changed hands about 2 laps ago to put Noah Carpenter to the front. But now riding that outside cushion literally is Ty Shobalak trying to get up to that second place position of Timothy Smith. Doesn't get there, and now is starting to have a mirror full of Aiden Stoll in P4.
Look at the gap right now. This is a little bit more interesting than we saw in Last Chance Showdown number 1. Carpenter's starting to pull away little bit by little bit as they battle for that second spot, throwing haymakers left, right, and center as Ayler tries to work his way through. Big slide job for him as he comes across the nose of the 72 machine of Stoll.
And Shobalak right back to the inside to pass both of them in one move going into turn 3. That is beautiful from the Ohio native. Shobalak has been seen in these rosters before. He's no stranger to the World of Outlaws Pro Series, trying to make another feature race. But back to the inside goes Braden Ayler to try and take that spot away. And it's all null and void back from the transfer line because Noah Carpenter has checked out. 6/10 up to the 42, and Noah Carpenter with 2 to go in the LCS.
And Carpenter's doing exactly what he needs to do here, and he's got to be careful as he rides that cushion. Trouble though, 2 cars end over end, and that is going to end the night for Bowen Smith. Timothy Smith, I believe also Shane Yost involved in that incident. No, Stoll is out.
That's everybody down at the tail end of the field, but out in front, Noah Carpenter in the number 42 qualifies for the feature race. Shobalak, Ayler, Larry, and more close, but not nearly enough to qualify for our 22-car feature race. We've built the grid now off of LCS number 2. We got our final driver in. That was the 42 of Noah Carpenter, who wins LCS number 2 on the evening. And we have now set the grid for our feature. There's the 10 drivers that just took part in LCS number 2. Like I mentioned, only one. It's Noah Carpenter is going to qualify for tonight's feature race. 22 drivers are ready to go. We hope that all of you are ready to go watching along of the World of Outlaws Pro Series powered by iRacing. This is just the start of the calendar. It is round number 1. The first feature race of the season is on deck. Stay with us. Right after the break, we get going. It's feature time in Volusia right after this. Welcome back to the World of Outlaws Pro Series, powered by iRacing, live on the iRacing Esports Network.
Lead to Charlotte Motor Speedway. The dirt track hosts round number 10 of the 2025-26 World of Outlaws Pro Series, powered by iRacing. Big money on the line this evening in our season finale, in our final race, in our late model portion of the 2025-26 season. Tim Terry and Phil Deep here to call all the action for you. And Joe, a little different than what we've seen in the first 4 rounds. 60 eligible drivers here this evening. At last count, I think we had upwards of 56 in the session. Big money on the line tonight at the end of it, not only for the championship, but big money in this race too.
Yeah, it's a big competition too. Like you said, so many more drivers out there. It's going to make it all the more difficult to try and work your way up to earn the cash. But money is a great motivator, and I have a feeling we're going to see a lot of drivers bring out their best tonight.
Absolutely, and you're watching us on Dirt Vision, the greatest shows on Dirt, stream live on Dirt Vision. And Joe, with the wind and the cold on Saturday night after we're done here this evening, if you're a Dirt Vision subscriber, switch over to the Federated Auto Parts Dirt Car Nationals. They're taking place now at Volusia. It's Speed Weeks. It's an exciting time. Be sure to scan that QR code and get in on Dirt Vision.
Looking forward to that for sure. I'm glad to see more and more racing start to come out, as at least down south we start to get into the racing season. But taking a look here is how, of course, we gave out a few tickets for drivers to not just watch on Dirt Vision, but actually get to go to the race.
Absolutely, Joe, and these drivers were drawn at random. If you qualified or attempted to qualify for the World of Outlaws Pro Series through our qualifying races Tuesday to Thursday for rounds 6 through 9, you were automatically entered into a draw to win a pit pass to a World of Outlaws event this season. Race 6 was won by Bo, Race 7 Logan, Race 8 Keegan, and Race 9 is Amber. So congratulations to our winners. And all they did was had an opportunity to qualify for what we do here on Monday evening. So congratulations to them, and enjoy your time at the World of Outlaws event of your choice.
Indeed, and as for tonight itself, though, here's some of our prizes that are going to be handed out. For the tournament itself, $6,000. Then you look at the overall point standings. Don't forget, we have a championship that is going to be decided tonight. First in the points is going to get $1,500, with second $1,000 and third $500. So, like you said earlier, a lot of cash is being handed out.
Absolutely, that $1,500, $1,000, and $500 for the overall points. We'll talk about those a little bit later. Each of those drivers will have a little bit of comfort heading into this evening's racing action, but the tournament prize pool is going to be one to watch as we work forward here this evening. So a little bit of a change when we come to qualifying as well. The thing that does not change is we qualify and lock the top 8 from Speed into the show here this evening. And look at these familiar names. Evan C., Logan Rumsey, who's looking for a championship. Joey Lindgren comes in with the championship lead. He'll qualify third quick tonight. Mike Augustine, J.C. Floyd, who had that heartbreak last week when we ran. Ryan Avila, Hayden Cardwell, and Jesse Newsom, top 8. So they are locked in to the show. Do that little bit of an invert and we'll roll them later on. But Joe, this is heat race number 1. Who's in this one?
Yeah, Selby going to be the first one, not quite there to make it into the cut, but can still qualify from here. Corey Roberts will start to his outside of that front row. Then it's Hunter Rich starting in third, and Aiden Stull in the fourth position. Tucker Elkins then will begin row 3. He's got Tyler Clement to his outside. On the last 2 rows, it's James Edens and Grady Ehrman for 8 drivers in the first of what we expect to be somewhere in the realm of 6 heats, I believe.
Absolutely. So that's the other change this evening. 6 heats. We're going to take the top 2. They are going to advance into the show. Then we will run 2 12-lap last chance showdowns. Winner only moves on. So that's a little bit of a difference in what we've seen the last couple of weeks. Obviously, bigger field. You have to accommodate some more heat races. The feature race, again, 50 green flag laps. And the winner picks up a cool $6,000 at the end of the evening. The other thing that's kind of been cool this season, we've had 9 races and we've had 9 different feature winners. Hunter Rich, obviously, in this one here was last week's feature winner. I don't know. I know from my time in this series, Joe, we've never had a season go 10 races and 10 different winners. So we could be making some history here tonight as well.
Oh, that is impressive, and really goes back to kind of what I was talking about, how the competition has just ramped up. So if they do manage it, then that just tells you that we are in a bit of a golden age where there is so many good drivers out there that it's hard to stand out.
It goes to the depth of the competition. It goes to the depth of what we see in those qualifying races on the Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursdays. What Tyler Hudson and his team have done to make this series appealing and be able to see the depth of talent that we see every Monday evening. Round number 10, a season finale. First of 6 heat races, we will take the top 2, and Matthew Selby will lead this field to green in the blue 46. Taking the top 2, they work through corners number 3 and 4. They await the green flag, and Selby is on it. Green flag flies, we're underway, and already James Eaton's down to the bottom, looking to make something happen at the back of this field.
Meanwhile, sliding up almost in front of Selby. I think that was Hunter Rich there in the 33 who was giving it a shot but couldn't quite get there in time. He now slots into second with Roberts taking a little bit of a look, coming down into 1 and 2. Decides to try and ride a little bit higher than that 33, but will not gain a position.
The white car you see kind of flashing on your screen those last couple laps right there in 4th, that is James Edens. Eden started at the trunk, working his way towards the front of the field, and you're starting to see this racetrack go to the top. We're starting to see some drivers kind of make some small moves on the bottom, but there's that 52 of Edens up the hill behind him. They're going to battle for position number 5, and typically, top 3, top 4 get you into the show. James Edens needs to do a little more work because, a reminder, we're only taking the winner from the last chance showdown.
Yeah, but look at that cushion there in 3 and 4. It's not quite to the top yet over there, but you're right. Here in 1 and 2, it is right up against the wall pretty much immediately. I have a feeling we could still see a little bit of a drift up there here on this side of the track.
And it's going to change throughout the evening as we see throughout our races on the World of Outlaws Pro Series, powered by iRacing. James Edens once again working the bottom, can't get there on Corey Roberts. Your top 2 currently Matthew Selby and Hunter Rich. Rich on your screen, second place. He was our winner 1 week ago in round number 9. Currently in a transfer spot, which is where he needs to be, but Joe, they'll come by this time and take the white flag, and Matthew Selby looks pretty comfortable up front.
Yeah, check for the towels and pillows because he is checked out, and right now I think Rich really doesn't have a response for him. Those 2 looking like the ones that will advance. Have done a good job solidifying this early and have bought themselves a ticket. Selby's going to win our first heat tonight.
So your top 2 will transfer in. It'll be Selby and Hunter Rich. And then everybody else is going to a last chance showdown where the winner only advances. Corey Roberts, James Edens, Aiden Stoll, Grady Ehrman among those that do not transfer in. You got Tucker Elkins and Tyler Clement at the bottom of that list as well. So top 2 advance to our 50-lap finale and have an opportunity to race for the $6,000 to win. Everybody else will have one more shot through a winner-take-all last chance showdown. And Joe, with all of these drivers that are in here, I believe there's 56. Those last chance showdowns not only are going to be stiff with competition and packed with competition, it's going to be a quality and a quantity because there's going to be a lot of cars in those two LCSs.
Exactly. So, as I think we're going to get a chance to chat with Selby here about this first race. And Matt, we kind of noted that it looked like you ran away a bit with all the stress that comes with not making it into those top 8 in the qualifying. It looks like you really kind of got it done pretty easily there once you found yourself in this split.
Oh, yeah. We've been fortunate enough to be able to make the show in every single race so far. And tonight was just another one. Just thankful for everybody that helps us out and everybody that does everything. Just kind of set up on cruise control and put her on the fence and let her rip. So, great setup by Blake and Evan and everybody but Julia C that they put together and allow us to do that. So.
Well, once we get to the feature, are you expecting that to change? Because we have even more drivers than usual here. Do you feel like the talent has raised up for this special event?
It's Pro Series. We race with these guys. Everybody in this lobby we race with every week. Whether it's running officials, hosted leagues, money leagues, whatever it is, we're racing with them. So we know the competition. We know who we're racing against, and we know what we're going to try to do tonight. And I think we're just going to take it as any other race, even though there's $6,000 on the line. So.
Well, best of luck and great job on Heat 1.
Thank you, sir.
That was Matthew Selby, our winner for the first heats, which then sees our next group already lined up and ready to go. Matthew Watt's going to be starting on the pole. Nathan Waddell will start from second next to him. Brady Thompson there in the 27 will start from third, as Jesse Interkin will then be in P4, and Connor New starts in fifth. Scott Fritz, then your next one on the outside of that third row, sees Justin White starting from 7th and Bryce Stafford in the 8th position for the second heat of the night. Only 2 are going to get to automatically make their way into the feature once again.
And I believe Bryson Dafford was one of the last drivers to qualify in eligibility-wise when it comes to championship points. So I guess one of those nothing to lose scenarios, but you're going to start at the back of the field and try to make a name for yourself there. Connor New is in this heat race. He won one of our first races of the season on the late model portion, and for all the information, results, articles, point standings, everything else, iRacing.com/WOO-Pro-Series to get in on it. But you look at a guy like Connor New, Joe, he won that race early in this segment, had a couple of good runs, was not here last week, and I believe the last race that he ran, he was on the outside looking into a feature as well. So there's some things that Connor New in the 73 wants to put behind him this season, some that he wants to celebrate, but with only 2 going in and 4 really strong drivers ahead of him, Connor New is going to have to be up on the wheel here in this Bass Pro Shop 73 starting 5th.
Absolutely. Well, we did see in the last race, it's possible to make up some of those positions. You can get those passes done. So it looks like the track is providing opportunities. I think it's more of a question of how you manage to get it done in such a short amount of time, because only 8 laps goes by very quick on 0.4 of a mile.
I like the outside of row number 1 and row number 2, guys like Nathan Waddell and Jesse Enterkin, 2 drivers that have been involved not only in this series but also on the late model side of iRacing and getting those laps in and knowing what these racetracks will do. See what those 2 do from the outside of row 1 and row number 2 respectively. As the field gets ready to come to green, this is heat race number 2 of 6 to qualify for the season finale at the dirt track at Charlotte. Green flag flies, we're underway.
Nice shot there from Watts to take the lead down at the bottom. 22 is going to try and see if he can slide up there, but there's not enough room. They're going to be 3 wide for the lead with a 73 on the bottom. Going to make a little bit of contact that ricochets backwards.
And somehow, for the most part, so far, they're all still straight. They're all still maintaining forward momentum. And it's Connor New now in the middle. Down to the bottom, we've got another lead change. What a race this has been. I think they saw this racetrack go to top after a couple of laps in that first heat race. They all won everything on the start.
And the 22 did such a good job initially to try and get in there. He's still working on it. Thompson slides out as Waddell tries to cut back underneath. He's going to have the inside coming down into 1 and 2. Looks like Thompson going to try and fight back, but doesn't have the momentum. Nice pass by the 55.
And now Connor Hughes is in position number 3, trying to make those 3 wide moves in the opening laps of this race, Joe. He needs one more spot. It's been great racing up in front, though, between your top 2, with Thompson chasing Waddell, and now to the bottom, slide job from Brady Thompson to try to take the lead. Waddell drives it back down to the bottom. He'll lead lap number 5. They still go at it, and you don't want to open the door if you're Thompson, because New and how about Dafford coming from the back of the field?
Yeah, impressive stuff. You said nothing to lose, and I think he's really showing it. Unfortunately, this won't get him in. He still has to get by New and Thompson on top of it, and they're just about getting ready to take the white flag. Waddell and Thompson still trying to decide who is 6 positions ahead of the other when we get to the feature.
That should be the battle for a pole position and a last chance showdown for what it's worth. But it's all behind these 2 on your screen that are battling for a spot in the feature. And Nathan Waddell picked up a heat race win earlier this season. Gonna do it again. Checkered flag for the 5. And Nathan Waddell is going to pick up heat race number 2 with Brady Thompson in second. That battle for a good spot in an LCS goes to Connor New over Bryson Daffrin. And in behind them, Matthew Watts, Jesse Enterkin, Scott Fritz, and Justin White. They will all go to a last chance showdown. Waddell and Thompson will advance. And good to see you. I said it a couple of weeks ago when Nathan Waddell picked up a heat race victory. Good to see him in victory lane. Series veteran's been around here for a few seasons. And let's catch up with the second heat race winner. Nathan, another heat race win so far on the year. So good way to end it off when we go to qualifiers. But what are we going to do to win this feature?
I don't know, man. It's going to be a crazy battle. If that heat race was any indicator, it's going to be one hell of a battle out there. It's Charlotte's one of the best racing tracks on the sim. I love this track. There's some dogs out there that are really, really good here. I think it's one of my better tracks, but we're going to have to fight like hell to go from, I guess, what would that put me? 12th, 10th, 11th, whatever, to get the win. It's going to be tough, but I don't know. Maybe we can see if we can pull it off.
It should put you in 10th, but I wanted to ask you about the racetrack, because that first heat race, we really didn't see a whole lot past lap 1 or lap 2. It kind of went top dominant. What do you expect this racetrack to be when we go racing later on in the feature?
Well, it really, same as last week. It depends on if they reset, if they work the track. I think Charlotte races a little bit better whenever it starts a little tackier. I think if it starts really slick, it's difficult to drive, but it ends up being a little bit more one-lane dominant. So hopefully they reset and let us work it in just a little bit during the warm-up, and hopefully we get a little bit better of a track that you can kind of work around on a little bit. You know, you got the bottom or the top or, slider line. Like, Charlotte is really one of the best racing tracks, and I think if they make the right call here with the track work, we'll be in good shape. If you don't mind, I'd like to thank my sponsors. I don't know if I'll get another one of these interviews again. I'd like to thank Knowles Race Parts and Bodies, Majula C Speed Shop. They always hook me up. Mario Perez for the wrap. I want to thank my wife for allowing me to take time away from our newborn to do this. And also want to thank Red Bull. They don't sponsor me, but they brought back 2 of my favorite flavors recently. So shout out to Red Bull.
That's been the secret to the heat wins, right?
I think so. It literally they came back out with those flavors, and we're on a roll here.
Congrats on the heat win.
Thank you so much.
That's Nathan Waddell picking up heat race number 2. Joe, heat race number 3 is gridded and ready to go. Who's in this one?
Well, it's going to be Dylan Yeager who starts on the pole. Desmond Busby, is starting to his outside in the number 82, Tyler Orr. Then we'll begin from 3rd, Chase Copeland. And the number 1 starts from 4th today. Ty Lounsbury in the number 44 will be P5, as Ethan Stuckfish is going to be in the 6th position. Brandon Barnhart will be in 7th, followed by Jordan Casey, rounding out our 8 drivers for heat number 3. And yeah, you heard the mention there, starting from 10th, and I had talked about it just briefly. The 2nd place finisher of that last one starts in, I believe that would be 15th or 16th. Should be 16th. So yeah, there's definite reason, even if you're through, to try and fight for that one more position to get the heat win, because it means so many more that you're going to be starting ahead of at the beginning of the feature.
Well, we talk about it on a regular basis where we have 4 heat races, and essentially that position, that locked-in position, is usually 2 rows because you have 4 heat races. Now it's 3 rows. So you've got to get up on the wheel and you've got to make something happen if you're close enough. But you also ride that line of if you make that mistake and you take out the leader or you take out yourself, you're probably going to a last chance showdown. You're starting deep in a 16-car field with 12 laps and we take the winner only. It's a very fine line of what you can do to better yourself going in to a 50-lap main event or end up on the outside looking in and not having a shot at the purse and the $6,000 to win. So very fine line. And how about these 2 veterans of the series, Dylan Yeager and Desmond Busby on the front row getting ready to see the green flag. We've seen great things out of Tyler Orr this season. What can he do here? Green flag flies. This is Heat 3.
Looks like Orr is going to try and cut down low, see if he can get involved in the mix, while Busby up to the outside in the 82 holds him stationed for now. The Dylan Yeager going to lead us around after that first lap. They're still close behind in the rest of the pack, so they are not out of it this time. A little bit of a more of aggressive move at the bottom from the 3. Has the job been done? Not quite.
Seeing some great racing action, seeing a lot of respect between them as Desmond Busby gets a little shot from down below. Good to see Desmond qualify for this one. I know he's been crewing on some of these cars in the last couple of weeks and maybe not making as many features as he wants to, but good to see Desmond here and trying to put on a show. But Joey needs one more spot.
Yeah, this is not working out well, having lost that now to Tyler Orr. You talked about it, risk versus reward. You got to figure out what is worth it, and I think for Orr it worked out, but now he's probably going to have Busby be more aggressive to try and take that away, knowing that otherwise, like you said, he's going to have to win that last chance showdown, and I don't think any of these drivers wants to be put in that position.
And again, you look at 6 heat races, 2 last chance showdowns. You really have to get up on the wheel. If you don't finish in third, you're starting way deep in a 12-lap contest with no yellows. Look at this, a little more contact. Battling for that final transfer position. Tyler Orr has it. Desmond Busby has been working the bottom side. He'll slide it up the hill. Down goes Tyler Orr. Orr will pick up the spot. Does it open the door for Chase Copeland, though? Copeland down to the bottom.
Gives a little bit of a hip check, but he gets his own, unfortunately, from Lounsbury. That's going to slow them down. In fact, now there's more contact between the 3 of them. This is Orr's greatest dream because he's starting to run away with little left to go.
Busby trying to get back to Copeland. It was roles reversed prior to that slide job, prior to that move to try to take it away. Little more contact back there, and Busby has broken turn number 4 as the checkered flag flies, and it's Dylan Yeager going to victory lane. Where do you watch in that last one, Joe? You had Dylan Yeager out in front, but they got racy at the end of this, and it's going to change the running order from where we were at the white flag lap. Tyler Orr transfers, Chase Copeland, Ty Lounsbury, Jordan Casey, Ethan Stuckwich, Brandon Barnhart, and then Desmond Busby. We talked about that fine line when we started this heat race about if you qualify, where do you make that move? It was all behind our heat race winner, though, of Dylan Yeager. And Dylan, you've been around this series for many, many years. You know the ups and downs. Put $6,000 on the line tonight. It's a good heat win. What do we got to do to move forward?
A lot. 11th is not the best starting position for the way that this season has gone. Like, every race has been green and checkered, so you kind of have to qualify like 7th or 8th to really have a chance, but we'll see. Maybe the tides will turn around for us tonight. We'll get some yellows. Maybe my strategy will come into play here. I'm either going to be in the front or I'm going to be in the back, so we'll find out.
We got to see you up front with that clean air. Is that an advantage when you're out in front of the field compared to the 7 that were kind of on top of each other behind you?
Oh, absolutely. I guess since I'm one of the older competitors now in the series, which is crazy to say, my brain cannot comprehend when I have 10 different cars racing around me. So it's nice to have the clean air and to keep my mind in the right spot. And it's definitely important. It's nice when you're in clean air and you're not racing in a big hornet's nest.
Listen, we all get old, so it is what it is. Congratulations on the heat win.
Thank you.
That's Dylan Yeager coming home with the win in heat race number 3. Heat race number 4 is gridded on the racetrack, and familiar name again, starting on the front row here, Joe.
Yeah, Tanner Pettit obviously on the pole with Gabe Elkins going to be starting next to him. Colton Jordan is on the outside looking in at the start from third with Caden Reynolds in the fourth position. Braden Jones then starts P5. He's joined by Jarrett Jones in sixth spot. Though Krebs will start in seventh and Ethan Johnson then would be in P8. So a couple of Jones there on row number 3, but they've got to work up a few passes if they want to get to the big show later on this evening. From what we've already seen, it does seem like drivers are willing to get feisty in these races.
Absolutely. And just one footnote there, Ethan Johnson comes into this race third in the championship standings. We talked earlier when we talked about prizes and talked about all that fun stuff that somebody in those top 3 are going to have a bad night for something to happen. If Ethan Johnson doesn't transfer in, it is 52 points between himself and Blake Majulis from behind. So keep that in mind. Majulis will be in heat race number 5. He's got a little bit of a better starting position than Ethan Johnson does in this heat race, number 4. Once again, 3 more heat races to come. Top 2 advance. 2 LCSs where we'll take the winners, and then we'll move on to a 22-car A-main with 50 green flag laps on the table. So got a couple of drivers top and bottom in this heat race to watch. Tanner Pettit going to lead this field to the green flag. See what he can do over 8 laps.
Yeah, I have a feeling, even though I don't think there's many drivers that get intimidated at this level, it's going to be at least a little bit worrisome for some of them at the front. The highest I rating we see in the field is 7,200 until you get to Ethan Johnson, gridded up last on the field at 1,100, or 11,000 rather. I'd say that he has definitely got the skills to work his way forward. We'll just see if he can manage it amongst this talented group.
And when you look at this field, Tanner Pettit obviously has run all the races or attempted as many races as he can this season, looking for that first feature win. But he's more a sprint car guy, Joe, than what we see on the late models. Finished in the top 5 in points on the sprint car segment of this season, but wants to get out here and finish this season with a little bit of cash in his pocket. Pace truck pulls off into the infield. Field in command of that black and white number 24 of Tanner Pettit. He puts the hammer down, and we are underway. Colton Jordan already to the inside of Gabe Elkins.
Gives him a little bit of a shove up the hill, but I think they're both going to get surpassed here by Reynolds, who comes flying by. The number 1 is trying his best to see if he can get into the mix, and I think he's doing a very good job of it as Gabe Elkins falls to 4th now.
Elkins down to the bottom, Reynolds up to the top, and Colton Jordan right there. Almost a little contact between those two, and they chase Tanner Pettit. Pettit gets away, little hip check up the hill, and Reynolds will move to position number 2 behind Gabe Elkins, looking to take it away.
Seen a lot of drivers try that bottom line, but it doesn't seem like it's working. Reynolds has just been on a charge. In fact, he's already working on trying to get past Pettit up at the front.
It's all Tanner Pettit up in front, but they are 2 by 2 in behind him for what is the final transfer position. And a good spot in an LCS, and Reynolds got close. He couldn't get there on the 24s. Close enough to make a slide job if he wants to now. Down to the bottom, throws it in, and Tanner Pettit not close enough to get back, or is he down to the bottom? They're now side by side with Jordan. 3-way dance for 2 transfers.
Jordan knows this is his best shot. Those two squabbling gives him a chance, and he's going to be able to get all the way down to the bottom of the number 1 car. Reynolds now slowed up by that, allowing Tanner Pettit to try and steal that second place away. He's going to pull the slide job through 3 and 4.
Up the hill goes Jordan as they continue 3 wide in behind them, and this show.
Starts 6 left, opens extra long. Good luck. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 6 left, opens extra long. Caution, slow in turn 1 right, uphill. Opens 4 right. Very long, tightens 3, extra long, keep in, tightens of a small crest, into 3 left, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 6 left, opens extra long, caution, slow in turn 1 right, uphill. Opens 4 right, very long, tightens 3, extra long, keep in, tightens of a small crest, into 3 left, tightens and keep right, into 3 left, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 6 left, opens extra long, caution, slow in turn 1 right, uphill. Opens 4 right, very long, tightens 3, extra long, keep in, tightens of a small crest, into 3 left, tightens and keep right, into 3 left, very long, tightens and 4 right, very long, tightens, ditch outside, into 4 left, 40, slowing 3 right, then turn square right, don't cut, into 6 left long, 130, 5 left over bumps, 70, 4 right long, opens of a crest past jump, and tightens, keep in, 50, short 5 left, opens 60, over double crest, and 6 left long of a dip, slow in 45 left, tightens 3, 100, deceptive, 4 left long of a crest, tightens 50, 5 right, tightens, into 5 left, caution, tightens, narrow short 3 right, and 6 left, very long, tightens 3 long, 40, 1 right long, don't cut, rocks inside, 30, 4 left of a crest, 50, short 2 right of a crest, rock outside, 60, keep left of a small crest, into 3 left of a dip, 90, 3 left long, don't cut, rocks inside, 80, over bumpy crests, short 6 left, into 6 right, tightens 4 of a crest, very long, 50, short 4 left past junction, keep right of a jump, into 6 right, into late 5 left of a crest, don't cut, then keep right of a jump, 70, slow in 4 right of a crest, tightens sudden 3 left, don't cut, very long, rocks inside, 40, deceptive 3 right, tightens of a crest, into 3 left, into 4 right, 4 left past junction, into slow 3 right, very long, ditch outside, and slowing 4 right, into turn sudden square left, 50, open hairpin right, don't cut, rocks inside, into 4 left, tightens, and 6 right, into 5 left of a crest, very long, into caution 2 right, and 3 left, tightens 2, 2 right, very long, don't cut, rocks inside. And 3 left of a crest. 60 downhill, 3 left long. Into 6 right, extra long, caution, tightens 3. And 4 left long, opens and tightens. Into 4 right, to keep right of a junction. Into 3 left, into slowing, caution, 5 right long, tightens 2, 1. Extra long. And 3 left long, tightens. Opens over small crest. 60. 2 right, opens long. And 2 left long, opens. 6 left. And long crest and sudden 4 left. And 3 right. Slow in 80. 4 left long. 40. Turn early. 1 left tightens. 90. Keep middle of a crest. And stay middle of a 60. To keep middle of a jump. 60. 5 left tightens 3. Extra long. 70. Small crest into 3 right tightens. 70. Early 4 right of a crest. 110 downhill. Slow in 3 right long. Tightens past junction. Don't cut. And 5 left long. Tightens keep in of a crest. Into short 5 right. Stay middle over 190. Slow in 6 left and logs into 6. 40. Caution, 3 left tightens, give in. Into short 6 right, 4 left, and 6 right. 60. 3 left, give in long. 40. 3 right long, opens. To keep right over 80. 6 left over bumps, into flat right. 70. Keep middle of a jump. 60. Caution, 4 left, slow in 60. 2 right, tightens 1. Very long, tightens, don't cut, and keep middle of a small crest into fast 3 left. 50, 3 right long, tightens, keep in. Into 4 left long and 4 right, opens, tightens past junction. 40, caution deceptive, 3 right, tightens of a crest. The 1 left, very long, keep in. Into 5 right. 70. 6 right of a long crest, tightens. 100, past logs. 6 left, extra long of a crest. 130, keep middle of a jump to flat right of a bump. 80 past lay-by. Flat left, 60, 4 right. 50, 6 left, 50, keep middle of a big bump jump. 60, caution, 6 right long, tightens short 2. Into 2 left, extra long, opens and tightens. And 6 right opens, 50. 3 right tightens, keep in. To keep left of a 90. Deceptive 4 right tightens of a crest. Caution, 6 left very long, tightens, happy left. Extra long, tightens, and 4 right long. 50. Caution, short 3 left of a crest. Into unseen hairpin right, extra long. Opens. To keep middle of a small crest. Into 3 left. Opens 140. Keep right of a jump. And slow in 6 left long, don't cut. Into 5 right, tightens 4 of a crest. 40, flat right. Into 5 left of a crest. Opens and tightens 3 left long of a crest. And flat right of a bump and dip. Caution 70. Turn 3 left tightens, don't cut. 4 right and 40. 5 right, extra long. 80. 6 right. Into 4 left, don't cut. Tightens long. 100. 6 right, very long, tightens. To keep middle of a 120. 6 left, tightens of a crest. Into 6 right long. 50, flat right of a small crest. 70, 4 right of a crest, opens long. To keep middle of a crest and flat left. 50 past logs, small crest to flat left. 160, caution, jump into short 3 left, don't cut. 50, 4 left tightens, 60, 6 left of a crest, very long, caution, tightens, into 2 right, 1 left long, don't cut, opens 3, very long, tightens at end, and keep right, into 4 left, opens to keep middle of a long crest, 70, 6 right of a dip, opens, keep middle of a jump, 80, flat right, into 6 left, extra long, opens 150, keep middle of a jump, 60, 6 left, opens 60, keep middle of a crest into short 6 left, caution slowing 100 downhill, small crest and 2 right tightens and turn square right, don't cut. Into 6 left, opens and tightens 5 left of a finish, extra long, tightens 350. Stage finished. Well done. Starts 40, 3 right, opens 6, very long, tightens, good luck. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, 40, 3 right, opens 6, very long, tightens 50, 5 right, slow in 40, turn square left, don't cut, opens and tightens 2 left, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 40, 3 right, opens 6, very long, tightens 50, 5 right, slow in 40, turn square left, don't cut, opens and tightens 2 left, 110 uphill, flat right, 100, flat right of a small crest past junction, 70, keep middle of a bump jump, 70, flat left, into 6 right, extra long, 100, keep left of a small crest, 80, 6 left of a jump, keep in, slowing 100, keep middle of a crest, 30, short 3 right, and keep left into 3 right long, don't cut, tightens, open hairpin right, 3 left, keep right of a small bump, 50, keep left of a crest, 50, 4 right, keep left of a 60, flat right, into flat left of a jump, 60 over long crest, 90, 6 right of a crest, 60, caution, 5 left of a crest long, tightens of a crest, 80, 6 left of a small crest, 50, 6 left of a bump, 60, 6 right long of a crest, stay middle of 130, 6 left extra long tightens, 70, through right tightens, don't cut of a dip, and 6 left extra long tightens, 4, slowing, keep right of a 60, 4 left tightens, into turn 3 right, don't cut, 60, keep left of a small crest and dip, 3 right tightens of a crest, 50, 5 right of a crest, 70, left of a crest past lay-by, opens 50, 6 right long, and 6 left long, to keep middle of a jump, 80, 6 left onto crest, and 3 right long tightens, into sudden, 2 left long tightens, 1 very long tightens, and 6 right, 60, 4 left long tightens, and into caution, hairpin right, extra long, open 6, extra long, into caution, hairpin right, extra long, open 6, extra long, 30, go to the left of the crest, 60, 6 right, into 3 left long, keep in, and 4 left long tightens, into 3 right long, tightens 2, keep in, into 3 left, opens 100, keep left of a jump, and 6 right, 50, really 4 left of a crest long, 70, flat right, into 6 left long of a crest, 50, keep middle of a jump, 70, 6 right, extra long of a crest, keep in, 130 last logs, caution, 4 left, tightens of a crest, slowing 70, 3 left, tightens of a crest, to sudden, 2 right long, don't cut, and 4 left long, tightens short 3, 40, 4 left, opens it, it's past junction, 4 right tightens, into 3 left, keep in of a crest, 50, caution 4 right tightens, to up and 2 left long, don't cut, tightens 1, 60, 5 right, 70, jump into flat left, opens, keep left over 70, caution, 6 right, don't cut to the small crest, slow 60, 3 left, extra long tightens, and 5 right, very long on a crest tightens, 60. 5 left, long tightens. And 5 right. 30. Keep left over crest, sudden 3 right. 60. Flat left, flat right past logs. 170. Slowing 4 left long over crest. To shot 3 right. 30. 3 left, don't cut. Rocks inside. 100. 5 left over crest long. 80. 3 left over crest. 70. 3 right. 3 right. Extra long. 90. Middle of a jump. Finish. 100. To stop. That felt good, but let's check the times.